So I heard about Robin in the newspaper, and I thought, gee, what a great story. And she's an inspiration to people in the whole Puget Sound. She has been helping on certain cases with detective work. And so tell us a little bit about Robin.
I've come to know Robin as an outstanding investigator. It's something that's sort of near and dear to my heart. It's been my career. Often when I have one of those complicated cases or unusual cases and I assign them to Detective Fry, she reads through the case and then invariably she comes back and thanks me. Because she enjoys investigations the way I enjoy investigations. So she's the right person for recognition for doing a good job out there. She understands what we're doing. She understands the public. She understands how crime impacts the public. And every day she does a great job.
I have been in law enforcement for 19 years, and I've been with the King County Sheriff's Office for about 11 of those 19 now. I started off in Olympia, and so for the first 11 years of my career, I spent that time in a patrol capacity, driving a police car around and responding to 911 calls. But I knew the day that I was hired, I knew before I was ever hired, that what I wanted to be was a detective. And so this has been definitely, the last 8 years, has been the highlight of my career. In the unit that I work for, we typically investigate, in fact, we call ourselves kind of the garbage can unit. Because we get just about everything except some special types of assaults and homicide. And although we will assist with those cases, we typically are not the lead. So we investigate just about everything else. And a lot of that lately has been an awful lot of fraud. There's just an incredible amount of fraud out there. I think we could stay busy just about all day, every day, with identity thefts and people stealing your mail and stealing your checks and credit cards and any type of fraud you can think of. It's amazing what they come up with to accomplish those crimes. And they usually are very complicated and require some time to figure out and connect all the dots and put the case together and make it make sense. So the prosecutor sees it, it makes sense to them, and from the prosecutor then we can take it to a jury. And a jury made up of people much like you that will hear our case and say, yes, that does make sense, and find in our favor. So that kind of gives you a general idea maybe of what I do and how long I've been doing it. And it means a lot to me. I thoroughly enjoy what I do, and it's a good place to be. And so.
Well, thank you very much. I know I know the story that I read about you was all about fraud, and there has been some fraud around Ames Lake, and so it caught my eye because I know that some of our friends that live around that area have been targeted, and it's a nightmare trying to get your life back together after you've been targeted. And so thank you for what you do.
Yes.
And keeping everybody on the straight and narrow and bringing it all in front of the justice system. I know it's a lot of work. So we would like to honor you with a Community Service and Leadership Award from the Rotary Club of Redmond Rousers. The certificate is awarded today to Detective Robin Fry in recognition of valuable contributions to the communities of Seattle and the Pacific Northwest and its patrons. Your humanitarian and honorable achievements through service above self deserve recognition. So thank you so much, Robin.
Thank you.
There you go.
I just would like to add really quick that you're thanking me, but it's kind of a mirror, honestly, because I really get a good sense of community here. That you have you're really reaching out to your community, and the view from my desk at times. I don't get to see a lot of people who have that sense of caring for for others. And it's really nice to see that. Thank all of you for being here and caring.